Alright, what's good with y'all, bro? So we about to talk about Arcade by Output. One of the best VSTs I ever used. Like, it's hands down like the easiest VST to use. It got the craziest sounds, and I'm gonna show y'all, how to use it real quick. Alright, so all of these right here are called lines. When you first open it up, it's gonna look like this. This is the feed right here. Okay, it just tell you new stuff, recommendations and all that for stuff that you use or whatever. They got trap mail, they got categories, all types of stuff on the feed. But if you go to the lines, this is where you can see individual sound packs. Like, all of these lines right here are different packs that you can use. So the drip pack got a certain category. The 60s is probably like an old 60s samples and stuff like that. The 80s samples. Me personally, I use Hooked for the most part, and Distant Voices. Those are the two that I use the most. But I'm gonna dive into the Hook one real quick and show y'all what I did for this beat right here, right? So when you click a line, it's a whole bunch of kicks. Right here in the corner, you see it say 220 kicks, bro. That's a whole bunch of different samples and all these different packs. And you can choose to pick whatever joint you want. You go in there and chop it up. It's already chopped up and all that. I'm gonna show y'all, but the one that I use for this beat right here is this one called Together, right? So if you wanna get like a preview, all you gotta do is press this joint right here. You press this sound icon right here, it's gonna show you like a preview of whatever sound you wanna hear. Alright, then you click it off and it'll just stop. So that's the one I picked, and then I hit play. It's already loaded up, so that's why I say loaded. So after you load it up and you hit play, right, this is what it's gonna look like. So you can change all these different settings. These settings are gonna be different for every different kit you pick. It's gonna have different ones. They not all gonna say Dirty Hall. They not all gonna say Wave. They're not all gonna say this, right? So you can play around with these. You can turn them all off if you want. Like, what I do is I turn all the reverb and delays off, and I just use my own when I go in the mixer. You feel what I'm saying? I got the reverb right here and delay right here, but it's up to you. So once you get to this screen, bro, you can click these pianos and it's gonna play certain parts of the sample. So you hear that? All right, so that's all. These is all chopped up versions of one kit, one sound, one song. So when you go to lay it out on the beat, all you gotta do is, all right, see which ones you like the most, and then just drag them, place them right here, right? So I only placed these 3 quick samples for mine, because it went with the beat that I made. I'm gonna play y'all the beat with these samples, of course, but I'm gonna just show you just the sample and why I put them where I put it. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so that's what I use this sample for. I just put them right there, and this is what the beat sounds like. It's a UK drill type of beat, and this is what it sounds like with the sample. Alright, so that's why I only needed like a subtle, just quick run, female vocal run. It just made the beat sound 100 times better, bro. But that's just by using this arcade line right here. And like I said, you gotta search for the one that you want to fit whatever you trying to do. But this one right here was just perfect. And then what you gotta do before you place it though, you gotta go to the top right. It's a C sharp minor right here. This song that I made was in C sharp minor, so I had to put this to C sharp minor. Make sure you know what key your songs is in, your beats is in, because it's not gonna sound right if I put it to a different one. It's just gonna sound off. All right, it's that simple. Another thing you can do besides like these effects right here is you got all of these editing tools down here, bro. So you can go into an individual sound, like hit the edit button, and you can change everything about this one sample right here. So where this black marker starts and where it stops is what you just played. You feel what I'm saying? So if I was to go on the piano roll and drag this for that, you know, amount of bars, for what is like 4 bars, yeah, if I was to put that in here for 4 bars, then we would hear that entire sample that I just played. But instead, let's say I wanted to be like, let's say I wanted it to just stop right here at the 2 bars. Alright, you see what I'm saying? You can edit where you wanted to stop at in here, or you could go in here and just cut it off at the end like I do usually. I usually don't go all the way in here and change it, but like you can if you want to. You got the filter right here, EQ, gradual, steep, mess around with those. You can turn the snap off, so like if you wanted to be real precise with it, you could do like that. Turn the snap on and it's gonna snap to every bar, you feel me? Pan it to the left, pan it to the right, cross fades, all types of stuff, bro. You really can go crazy and get real fancy with it if you want to, bro. And then right here, you can edit these. This is like a built-in effect, I guess you could say, that you could put on some of these. And then this right here, even more editing with the steps and the markers. There's so many different things you can do with all of these sounds, or you could just keep it simple and let this joint do the work for you. Because it really, all it's doing is it's taking a song and it's chopping it up the same way you would chop up a sample if you was using like Slice X or whatever. That's all it's doing. It's just putting it in one place for you so you can edit it however you want. Make sure it's in key, make sure the BPM right. It's really doing most of the work for you. That's why I like this genre, because you gotta have stuff that's gonna do work for you too, so you can get more stuff done. Work smarter, not harder. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know what that means. You gotta work smarter sometimes. You feel me? Alright, so the last thing I want to show y'all is just an example of me using arcade again, but this is on like a different type of, it's not a UK drill type of thing. It's gonna show y'all, you know, more of how you can manipulate everything. So this is a song I did for Sim Santana. It's called Forever on Skis. I'll link it in the description. And this beat was called I Need You. And I literally took these samples from this pack right here. It was called Take Me Back. And I just, you know, played around with it. And this is what I got for like the main sample part of it. And then that last part, when I heard that part, that's when I titled it I Need You, like, you know what I'm saying? But this is the beat with it, you feel me? And y'all gonna hear exactly what I'm talking about when I say it goes perfectly with anything you make, and it makes the job real easy for you. Alright, so you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much it for arcade, bro. You know, I'm telling y'all right now, it's worth it. I'm not sure how much it costs exactly. I think it's like what, 15 a month or something like that. 20, maybe $20 a month. At the most it's $20 a month, but y'all can check that out for yourself. I'm gonna link arcade in the description too. This wasn't no sponsored thing or none of that. This was just me showing y'all like what I'm using, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed that joint, bro. Go crazy with it.